Awesome. This is fun, right? Well,
Yeah.
last group is Jackie, which you'll note that I am a part of. So I'm going to coolly move this way and then coolly move right back. But give it up for Jackie!
Yeah, thank you guys very much.
All right.
So, how about to get started? Has anyone had like a good day? Something fun happened to them today? I see heads nodding. I don't want to call on anybody. Anybody?
Yes.
Okay, we'll go with Pete.
Went
Sorry.
car shopping today.
Went car shopping.
Yes.
Nice. Did you get anything?
Almost.
Okay. You turned away at the last second.
Well, I wanted to, but the wife wanted to sleep on it, as if the numbers are going to change miraculously between today and tomorrow. But,
Wait, did they try to negotiate you out of the parking lot?
Very did not want to let us go.
Yeah.
Wanted us to sign an agreement that we're buying the car and we could call tomorrow and cancel it. And she held firm. I was all for that. Plan.
Good thing you got married,
something
man.
in writing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a new car.
Okay. What do you think about?
It's a Mazda CX-5.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. I feel great about it. I'm feeling like, this university choice is going to be the thing that's going to bring me full circle in my life, right? I'm going to go to Mary Washington. It's a small school in a small town, Fredericksburg. I can walk everywhere. I can meet my teachers. I can be a part of the community. I feel good about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd love to have you here at MWU.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad you're on board.
I'm just.
You get a golf cart. You get to have this golf cart that you're sitting in.
This isn't just like for tours.
Oh no, it's for tours, but then you keep it if you sign up. Yeah. My job's easy.
Yeah. How did you get your job? Because I feel like when I graduate, I want your job.
Yeah. Well, I graduated from Mary Washington. Step number 1. Then I got a master's. You know from where?
Adult Dave, where did you get a master's from?
Mary Washington.
Shut up.
Yeah. And I did my doctoral research. You know where?
Mary Washington.
Harvard, but still. I couldn't pass that up. Couldn't pass it up. Then I came back here to MWU, and now I just talk to potential students, bright ones like yourself, trying to get them to make the right choice.
I'm in. I'm down.
Okay.
Do you accept mentees?
Um,
People to mentor?
I thought you meant for tuition. But
No. Like I'm looking for somebody to show me. Like I know that I don't have all the answers. And you. I mean, I don't want to be bold, but you sure seem like you got all the answers.
you know what?
What?
I haven't bothered.
I
I've taken all the tests. I've answered all the questions. There are no more questions to answer.
So you have a thing. It's so hard to talk about. But you have confidence. Right, look at you. Your armpits, they're dry. It's 93 degrees out here today.
I don't sweat anymore. You get your master's from MWU. Nothing beats you. You know, I was able to go into Harvard and be like, hey, Harvard dudes, you must be smart, but not as smart as me.
Is there paperwork I can sign right now?
Yeah.
Can I just give you my parents' PIN numbers and we'll just, whatever it costs?
We do it on smartphones. You can just swipe your card.
My dad said just for lunch, but
Yeah.
he'll love it. I'll tell him. He's gonna be so proud of me. Man.
We're happy to have you.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah. Tuition here is very expensive. So, I signed up just for lunch because I'm super busy, but I also feel like my life isn't full. You know, I'm a dog walker, and that takes up a lot of my time. And I love dogs. I love them.
Dogs are great, right?
Dogs are great.
I had a dog growing up.
Yeah.
Her name is Katie. K-A-T-Y. Because I
Adorable.
had all brothers. And
Okay.
my mom always wanted a girl.
Mm-hmm.
And
I was an only girl, and my dad wanted a boy.
Did he name a dog after a boy?
No, but that's why he named me Moses.
That wasn't a joke. I thought that was like a joke name tag thing, Moses.
No.
Oh.
Would you have thought that was funny?
I mean, it was kitschy
Okay.
if it was a joke, but it's not a joke, right? Like,
Not in as much as it is my actual name. I think my dad was having a little bit of fun.
okay.
Just basically, you know, he was very disappointed. And he was like, how can we salvage something from this?
Call her Moses.
Well, that's what he came up with.
Okay. My middle name is Frankie. With a K-I-E-E.
2 E's?
2 E's.
There's got to be a story there.
Well, my mom loved Frankie Valli, and my dad loved Dee Snider from Twisted Sister. And they said nobody uses a middle name anyway.
So they just,
There we are. They just really were like Frankie E. But they just pronounce it Frankie.
that's got to be confusing when you give your full name and they're like, what does the E stand for? And why do you have 4 names?
I don't tell anybody about it, Moses. I don't-
Stephen
I'm just
Frankie E. Gilbert.
That's right.
What's the E stand for?
It doesn't.
I know it's part of,
It's
part of
Dee
Frankie.
Snider from Twisted Sister.
Okay, cool. This is going great.
I think so.
We have a shared appetizer.
Yeah.
We have name stories.
Calamari is great. It's got a little spice to it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I don't usually get appetizers at lunch though.
Well, it's just lunch. When I have a just lunch date, it's I make it the only meal I have during the day.
I was the worst.
Wow, now we're getting real.
I didn't want it to go any further than that because I felt like we had a real connection there for a moment. We weren't that young, but we weren't old enough, and we made some choices, and we thought it was the right thing to do, and it wasn't. And we found out quickly, but I just want you to know. So,
Okay.
yeah. She still lives in my apartment building.
I did time in prison. Yes. I did it. I did a nickel.
Okay. 5 years? That is a lot of time.
Well, yeah.
Who goes?
That feels good to say. I've never said that on a first date before.
You stayed in jail for 5 years.
They don't let you leave and come back. Yeah.
They often let you out early for like good behavior and things like that.
Yeah, that was early. I got a 7-year sentence. Yeah.
What did you
I
do?
stole a lot of cars. I had a thing. I just like to race them. And I would get them cracked up. Like I would hit the berms, I would hit other cars. I would sometimes have to abandon them if the cops showed up.
How
So
many cars? How many cars does it take to get 7 years? I feel like you're gonna give me a fake number.
I'm looking around so I can give you a real number. Even the prosecutors don't know the real number.
It's just lunch.
They busted me on. Not anymore. Not anymore. This is getting serious. They busted me on 9.
9?
Yeah.
9 cars got you 7 years?
No. Well, yeah.
It doesn't seem like you had a good attorney.
I had a horrible judge. I was a public defender.
Oh man.
Yeah, but I actually stole 48 cars.
Where did the 39
I
cars?
don't know. I just abandoned them. That's why I stole them, so I didn't have to worry about where I parked them.
Moses, you are something else.
Really?
Yeah.
Most guys are like, I'm out of here.
I thought it was a joke at first.
Why do you think everything's a joke?
It's a date. Right? People are trying
I'm a
to
little
impress
worried
each
that
other.
our whole interaction is something you think is a joke.
At first,
Okay.
but it's not obviously, because you haven't said haha.
Is that what a joke means?
Well, I mean, or some kind
Oh, okay. Well, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. I'm trying to be honest.
I'm
trying to be honest
honest
here.
too.
I told you about my liking dogs. I told you about my horrible upbringing,
Yeah.
where I was raised as a boy until I was 9 years old.
I told you about my 2 E's
Yeah, I feel like you're lacking here now.
and my divorce.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool. You don't have any kids, do you?
No. Do you have kids?
Yes.
How many? Are they biblically named?
Well, I named them gender appropriate because
From the Bible as well, to keep in line with your family traditions?
wow, just blew my mind there.
Are you figuring out if you named them after that unintentionally?
No, it's just that my dad is a big baseball fan, and he liked Moises Alou.
Oh,
But he was also a little bit racist, and so he didn't want to give me like a Hispanic name, so he went with Moses.
So what are your children's names?
Ann and Dan.
I can't think of a single racist thing about either of those names.
Bingo.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Are they nice? How old are they?
They're 19 and 25.
You have a 25-year-old?
Yeah.
What did you have them when you were 15?
Yeah.
Oh.
Everything's on the table, Steven! This is crazy! This is supposed to be just lunch! What happened to just lunch?
Are they in jail? Are they in jail?
They're both in jail.
So they don't live with you because
No.
they live in jail.
They don't let the people in jail live with their parents.
So, like, if we were to end up at your place at some point in time, it wouldn't be like a thing.
This is not just lunch anymore.
I'm feeling good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
I just think a little salt air, a couple afternoon beers, just walking around, like, just feel like should take a moment to be like, wow, this feels good. This feels like happy, right?
Yeah, this is great. This is what it's all about.
Yeah.
I feel like we should keep moving
Okay.
because the dogs are after us still.
Sure.
And they'll take us back to prison. They'll catch up to us. This is such a good spot. This is a good spot. Take that.
Life on the run is hard.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not what you told me when you asked me to help you dig a hole.
No, I'm just assuming that what we're gonna have is what we've had. And I just wanna take a minute and be like, wow. 2 buddies outside, getting all the sunshine we need. We should go to Florida.
Oh, okay.
We should go to Florida. We should get on one of those boats out of Miami that goes across to Bimini. It's like this little island place I read about in a Dave Barry book where you just walk up and down and get drunk in the middle of the day. I don't know what we'll do for money, but we're criminals. We'll figure it out.
This is sounding a lot like the plot to Shawshank Redemption.
We're like the, yeah, kind of is. You okay with that?
Man, I feel like it's predictable. If any of the guards have watched that movie, then they'll probably they'll figure it out.
How many prison guards do you think actually watch Shawshank?
All of them.
No way. I would
Yeah,
think
it's
none of them. They
It's
would
a
all-
jail movie.
Why are you gonna watch a movie about a jail when you're working in jail? It's like people that like making sandwiches don't go to work at Subway. It would ruin it. It would ruin it.
I would think if you liked making sandwiches, you would make sandwiches for a living.
You would make if you're really an artist, you would not want to work at Subway. Every piece of turkey is prescribed by that one factory in Indiana to be the appropriate diameter. Gross.
Okay. Well, I think they're liberally using the term artist when they refer to Subway employees.
I don't want to argue with you.
Yeah. We're chained together still, so we better not.
But this is nice, right?
Yeah, it's great. Great.
Just the first few minutes. How fast do you think dogs run?
They run really fast, but here's my question.
Shoot.
What's the longest period of time you've ever witnessed a dog run? What's their endurance?
I've seen some of the movies that go for a long time, but you can never tell with editing.
Okay, that doesn't count then.
Right. I was discrediting my own statement when I said it.
Because I feel like they have to take breaks, or they get distracted.
Distracted. That's a good one. We should try and distract them if they come out.
Yeah, we should like leave a rabbit or something.
I saw a rabbit about 10 yards back. So we wouldn't even need to leave it, we just need to point at it and be like, hey, look at that.
Well, if we're giving instructions to the dogs, I feel like it's too late.
You got me on that one again.
Yeah.
You're a pretty smart guy.
Hey,
I could have got chained to a lot of idiots. Like you. You got chained to an idiot.
yeah, figure that out.
It's funny when I say it. Kind of self-defeating.
Sorry, it's just I did. You're not an idiot. You had the escape plan, it worked. We're out here, we're free.
Here's a question.
Okay.
Now that you are a escapee, would you watch Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Did that come out in the last 9.5 years?
Yes.
I didn't see it.
And in summation, my master's thesis. Today is a day for all of us, and we should all enjoy it. Thank you. Go Mary Washington. Go blue. All right. So that's it, right? I just leave. All right.
You guys gonna leave?
Well, I mean, I'm done with the thesis, right? Sure,
Yeah.
somebody else is going to talk.
Well, oh yeah. I mean, you can leave the room, but you can never leave the campus.
So I don't want to leave the campus.
Exactly. Okay.
Unless Harvard called me something
Well,
like that.
that's the one way, the one thing. I am so proud of you.
I have a present for you.
What?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So, a couple of years ago, I was having a low day. It was junior year, sociology wasn't going very well.
I remember.
And you swung by, and you threw that golf tee from the flag from the 18th tee at the golf course through my window.
Yeah, your javelin.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it. Fucking live, man. I got you a miniature golf set. So you can play wherever you want. You can throw all the javelins you want. It's really like all I could afford, but it's everywhere you go, you could have a little piece of that. Hope you don't think it's dumb. It's dumb. I'm sorry.
It's just really miniature.
Yeah.
It's impractically small. Listen, I think it's a great. Okay.
I got one just like it for myself.
Well, now it's diminished, but
we can play together, right? We could just
we're
be,
not taking these out on the golf course, are we?
Well, I mean, if they don't let me bring outside beers on, I'm not going.
That
Yeah, why
wasn't an, okay.
Yeah, why not?
Well, listen, I got you a gift. Whoa, don't get too psyched about it. Well, there was one day back in your sophomore year when, you know, you were just acing everything, and I felt like I wasn't there as much as I normally should be, and I was like, man, maybe he doesn't need me. Maybe he doesn't need a mentor
I always
anymore.
need you, dude.
Well, okay, I know that now, but at the time I was like, I'm not sure. And you came to my dorm room that I still live in, and you knocked on the door, and you were like, hey Dave, I know that we haven't talked much, and I just wanted you to know that I aced this calculus exam.
Oh yeah,
But
I remember that.
Yeah, but you said I missed the extra credit question.
Right.
And that's because we haven't been talking. And that really like made me think, like, oh, I am necessary. This is great.
You are.
Yeah, so I got you credit at New Hope Casino for one chip that you can bet on, you know, red or black, or put it in a slot machine, or let it ride, you know, whatever.
That's very thoughtful.
Yeah.
Chip in a chair, right? This is like a metaphor for life. Like you can always go somewhere. You got a chip in a chair.
That's good.
You have opportunities.
Yeah.
You're giving me opportunity, Dave.
I didn't even think of that. The mentor, mentee has become the mentor.
This is a sine wave, by the way. The extra credit question was half the sine wave. Do you?
I know every question, every answer. We covered it.
I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna make a man of myself at the New Hope Casino in the basement of the student union.
I hope that you do. Now I'm gonna go to the driving range. Not be embarrassed by this. We could have ordered 2 entrees.
Could have.
It's fine to share one. We're sharing a lot.
It's 2 crab cake entree.
So it's technically shared already.
Right. You don't have to cut it.
You're right, it would be awkward if we cut something in half. Who would get the bigger half? I don't know. My dad always got the bigger half. When there wasn't enough food to go around. He would just take his fork and be like, ah, I work.
It did work. Didn't you tell me it was a coal miner?
Yeah, but are you taking my dad's side?
I don't know, Moses. It's been like 7 lunches. And I'm looking for something more, right? I mean, usually like by the 3rd date, you take a girl out, like, hey, if it's gonna get to the 4th date, you're at least gonna get a kiss, and we're still at 7, and my best move is 2 crab cakes and we'll split one, so my hand might touch your french fries.
Listen, I have a small confession. I never told my dad this, because I didn't want to make him happy. And when you hear it, just let me explain. But I have both male and female genitalia. And I think it would have made my dad happy to know that there was a penis involved. He wasn't like a molester or anything.
What?
I don't know. I thought maybe you would go directly to that.
You just told me you had both parts.
Yeah.
Give me a minute to breathe, okay?
Okay, I'm just happy
Not
that's,
just
that's
jumping
on my
left
chest.
there.
That's
Okay.
usually like
Whoa.
12 date material there.
Well, how do you
17.
how do you usually get around date number 9? Like, how do you get around date number 9? How do you get down to hand in the pants?
I say I have a cold, and then I just talk them off on the phone.
Your 9th date is a phone date?
It turns into it when I cancel at the last minute, and I used to work as a phone sex worker, so I'm really good at it.
That would
Slid that one in there.
That one, like, whew, prison is one thing, but like, systemically being able to hook people off over the phone.
I worked there at prison. That's what they do. That's where all those girls are. You have to sit there in the little booth with the plexiglass in front of you and be like, I'm wearing something that has holes where my nipples are. And then... So yeah,
Wow.
our
Do you
prison
feel-
system is broken.
Well, I mean, we could get into some policy debates, but I'm more curious about your genitals. And we're talking about it.
That's fair. That's fair. We kind of moved on from that.
Well, I haven't,
No, I mean we should.
because I'm diving deep.
It's important.
Do you feel them both at the same time, or is it like,
It's both at the same time.
So, can you tell the difference?
I can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
Do you know if you have a penis or a vagina?
I know I have a penis.
Okay, well, so you know the difference.
Well, no, because I don't know what it feels like to have a vagina.
Okay. Well, it feels like you're floating.
Moses,
Yeah.
I want to point out I haven't left.
I'm looking forward to date number 13.
State number 13.
It's just more talking.
Back in prison.
Yep, well, saw that one coming.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't have talked so much.
No, we just enjoyed the view for a long time.
Yeah, but dog bit me real hard too.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty
That
random.
dog was mad.
Yeah.
And you were like, rabbit over there, rabbit over there.
He did not flinch. He just So an offer to do the taxes. The prison guards.
I'm gonna offer to do phone sex.